Hey, welcome to World Entertainment. How'd your weekend go? Hope it was good. And of course, Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow, is currently filming in the UK. And we've now a bunch of behind the scenes images and a few videos that we're actually going to be looking at. I'm going to read an article while you are seeing the videos and stuff. Credit for the videos has to go out to Unbox PhD, who seems to be the people, whatever, who is getting these images. Now, the images aren't crystal clear or anything like that, nor the videos, which you will see, but you kind of get an indication of what Milly Alcock's costume will look like and stuff, and it seems like she's fighting on, obviously, an alien world or something. This weird, like, half-tank looking things, but they don't quite look like Earth tanks. So you'll see that. And apparently Jason Momoa has already finished filming his scenes as Lobo, but you'll be seeing them anyway. Well, let's have a look at some of this stuff as well, like the article. So it's saying we've been treated to quite a few different photos and videos of Milly Alcock as Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow's Kara Zor-El this past week. Today, the latest, admittedly blurry drone footage shows the House of the Dragon alum practicing for a fight scene. Spotted in costume alongside her stunt double, Alcock can be seen pulling off various fight moves ahead of what promises to be an exciting showcase of the hero's powers. Now, the interesting thing about, because the video was blurry stuff, it's like, which one is Milly Alcock? Is she the one in the jacket, keeping warm? I would assume that's who she is. Or is the one without the jacket? You'll see whenever that video is playing. The two of them are doing the moves side by side and stuff. It's also saying here, we don't know who she was getting ready to face off with, though many fans are convinced that the Maiden of Might is fighting Jason Momoa's Lobo in these scenes. However, it seems more likely that these are random space goons somehow tied to Krem of the Yellow Hills. I still can't get over that name. And yeah, as we know, Lobo is in here, and there is an image somewhere that, again, you'll see of her and what looks like it's possibly Lobo standing on the tank, but I'm not 100% sure whether it is him or not. It's just one of the images you can kind of go, is that meant to be Lobo? But the other one, it doesn't seem like it is. It's just weird, you know. But then Jason Momoa also revealed that he has already wrapped his scenes for playing Lobo. So he's saying, well, it looks like that was indeed Jason Momoa we saw suited up as Lobo on the set of Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow the other day, as the Aquaman star has now revealed that he's just wrapped filming on the DC Studios movie. Momoa shared a brief video on Instagram as he cycles through the streets of London while telling his followers that he has now finished shooting his scenes as the ruthless alien mercenary. So it's sounding like he's not going to be in all that much. Now, we did hear suggestions that he was literally going to be a cameo, a short cameo, but this would seem to indicate that may be the case. It might be a bit longer than you were expecting, because this has been filming for a bit now. You know, it started filming at the end, or near the end of last month. So, and he's been over there for that whole time. So if he's only finished filming now, then there's an indication there that he probably have about 20 odd minutes on screen, maybe. And of course, the question would be, would it be setting up a movie for him? Probably. Even though James Gunn keeps trying to say, none of these movies are made to set up the next movie. And yet Superman does indeed set up Supergirl. So it's like, yeah, James, you definitely are setting up other movies through movies. But the fact, again, that his time is already done, it's interesting. Now, of course, it's done for now. That is until they probably have to come back for some pick-up shots, reshoots, whatever. You know, it all depends what kind of state this thing ends up in by the time it gets finished. But as of now, his time is finished. And I'm curious as to when we're going to get a clearer look at these images. And if these images are starting to come out like this, I wonder how long it'll take DC Studios to actually just put out an official image. Now, James Gunn did, which was Milly Alcock sitting in the seat with her back to us and we can see the logo on the chair. That was meant to be your first look image. And then, of course, they did that, what they keep doing now, which is, oh, look, it's her sitting reading the comic. We know these people aren't actually reading the comic, but they keep doing this thing now to kind of make you go, like, ooh, look, they're into the comic. Either way, we haven't got an actual image of her in the suit, like, official image. And my God, are they going to have to be careful what they do with that regarding how badly the reaction was to the Superman first look, when it was like, why would you take a photo of him sitting there leisurely putting on a boot while the city's getting attacked behind him and stuff. And then, of course, we find out that's actually in the bloody movie, which makes that image even worse. Either way, it's interesting that these images keep managing to come out. Like, do they not notice the drones and stuff? It's going to be interesting. And of course, this again is filming in the UK, so whatever way they're doing it, they mightn't actually care all that much that there's drones and stuff around. But even more so, we'll find out how much this movie costs. Either way, it's currently filming. Lots of images coming out thanks to this unboxed PhD, and God only knows what this movie will actually be like, seeing as it is very much the Tom King story. God help us all. So with that, I shall leave it there for this one. Like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Cheers, and I'll catch you in the next one.